Wagwan, what's happening, good people of the world? It's another week, another Bazenga, and this week took a Black Market Records in Nadi area, pale Thika Road, and of course we're gonna be hanging out with the baddest beat maker in Kanairo and beyond. When you hear Mavo on the beat, unajua hiyo beat inaenda kuundwa, inaenda kupikwa, inakuwa moto fire. Twende kazi tuangalia, hata tunanyesha kidogo, lazima kazi ifanywe. Let's go. Ayo, no, nafanya kazi hapa hivi. Hey, #1 beat killer in the 254 Wagwan Mavo.
Mavo on the beat kama kawaida, kama uji unajifanya.
Lazima, nani ajui beat killer sasa?
Nani, yeah.
Uko fiti, mvua inakupelekaje? Kuna venye iwe za Kanairo?
Baridi manze, unaona tu kuna baridi. Inatupeleka mbio, lakini kazi lazima tutufanye. Yeah.
Sasa unafanya kazi gani? What projects do you have for us?
Mimi as a person niko na projects zangu na wakia. Several collabos nimefanya zenye tunafaa kurelease hata from next year. Ndio najaribu kufinish ndio sasa tukienda holiday nisikuwe na pressure. Apart from that kuna pia wasanii nina ngoma couple of hits zenye zinafaa zikuwe zinatolewa from next year kuendelea. So hizo pia najaribu nimalize yani ndio nisikuwe na hiyo pressure, tukienda sherehe ikuwe tu sasa ni sherehe. So unajua ni December.
But right now you're a very busy man, and I know it didn't start here. Kuna story behind it. Ebu tuchapie hiyo riba kiasi.
Production nimeanza niseme Nakuru. After I graduated in campus, I went to nimesoma Kisumu Maseno University. So after that nikaenda Nakuru. So in Nakuru, before I used to be an artist. That's what people hata hawajui. I used to be an artist before hata nianze production. But then when I started learning production nililearn very fast. Then I started working in some studios in Nakuru. Kulikuwa na a studio inaitwa Krizo Records. Huko ndo nilikuwa nafanya kazi. So huko ndo actually nimelearn a lot of things. Then production came and took over other than part ya usanii. So instead of kujaribu kudodge, you know, those two things, it's not easy. Because production hata inahitaji a lot of time na a lot of dedication. So I had to put kando my artist side, niendelee na production. So I majored in production, nikafanya. So right now I've built my brand as a producer. So that's why I have decided sasa nilete the artist side of me, so that nisiuwe pia. Yeah.
And a lot of people were actually surprised because Siwa Sewengo na Mavo was formerly an artist. Tulituangoma pale hivyo na William Tuva, Trio Mio pale, absolutely love him, na Reckless pale, Si Uchanga. Tell us about that track. How did it come into being?
That track niliunda, one night nilikuwa nimeunda hiyo track, and then I just felt like hii track inafaa Reckless. Because see, when I do a track, hata for all those other artists, najua flavor zao. There's a track nikiunda, najua tu hii chorus ni nani ndiye anaweza ua. So when I did the track, I just had the idea. So nika decide the only person naona anaweza deliver this thing ni Reckless. So nikasema instead of me doing it, na naweza incorporate somebody else who do it better than me for the chorus, nikasema nichapie Reckless, nikamtumia track yeye mwenyewe akapenda. Yeah, so the next day alikuwa ameka chorus akanitumia. So after kunitumia, I liked the chorus, nikaandika my verse, nika record. After recording my verse, then I called Tuva. Hata before Trio Mio, nilicall Tuva, nikamwambia niko na idea fulani, because you see last year I introduced Willis Raburu into the industry, right? Willis Raburu is an MC, a big MC and all that. So I said nataka ni work na hao MCs wa bigi wote. So nikasema if last year I did it with Willis, this time I want to do it with Tuva. So I called him, nikamtumia track, akapenda, akasema definitely I'll be part of it. So akaeka Trio Mio, nikatumia manager wake, wakasikia, wakapenda, wakakuja, wakaeka verse, and the whole song was a vibe. Yeah.
And there's been a lot of conversation about the Kenyan music industry. Wase wengi wanasema music industry haiwezi kabisa. We're not doing anything. And as far as music is concerned, wewe ndo mpishi. Wewe uko jikoni na different artists. What can you say about the current state of the music industry?
Unajua, what people don't understand, the math is very clear, is just very simple. Why don't our fans request our songs? it's very simple. Request our songs, hata ukirequest mara 400, yule presenter atakuwa forced kuicheza. Because we can't say our music is dead, yet these foreigners, when they come here, because I watch like definitely a lot of interviews with these foreigners, they know our sound, you know, and when you come back here, our guys say our sound is dead. It's just that Kenyans tunapenda kuiga, you know, za nje. Yeah, tunapenda za nje other than zetu. So we just, ni watu wetu ndio wa learn, you know, ku embrace our own first, you know. Yeah, charity begins at home. We just embrace our own, ndio itoke sasa huko nje. Yeah.
Na kwa kila kitu kuna room for improvement. Do you think there are certain things that Kenyan artists can actually work on? Na kama ukiziangalia unaona ni vitu gani ambazo tunaweza polish tu kiasi?
Yeah, there's a couple of things our people need to work on. Kitambo kulikuwa na issues na production na nini. Siku hizi production is, you know, on another level. Videos are on another level. We have very dope directors and all that. So I think our artists pia inafaa tuanze kuangalia how can we take our music over the borders. Unaona, across the borders, sasa zitoke nje ya Kenya and all that. And even branding, you know. Because hata wasanii wetu si wenyewe, wasanii hawapendani hao wenyewe. Unaona, people don't support each other. Look at those other countries, they support each other, you know. That is something I think our artists wanafaa ku improve on. On branding pia, because people just think it's just recording. Most so young artists, there's so many talented young artists, but they think it's just recording, upload your song, you get the views, you get the likes, and it's done. Yeah, so I think pia inafaa tukuwe na a lot of forums whereby we can teach the young artists, you know, how to brand yourselves, how to brand your song after ushaitoa, where and where. Most guys don't even know songs wanafaa wa register aje ikwe kwa streams, you know, it go all over Spotify and all that. So I think pia inafaa tukuwe na a lot of forums. Actually, we are on discussion with that, with kina Willis Raburu. We want to create such a thing. Yeah.
All right, talk about support na mabeef kwa industry. Je, una beef na Magic's Enga?
I don't know why every interview I get, they ask me that.
I think ni venye hatujapata kuelewa why exactly or what's the reasoning and background behind it.
Yeah. Long story short, mi sina beef na Enga, by the way. We used to be very good friends because tume grow, you know, from sisi wote. We used to like work together. Kuna tu zile 1, 2, 3 things, you know. You rub shoulders kidogo and all that. Yeah.
Juzi tumeona Burna Boy na Wizkid wakiwa on stage pamoja performing very well. Quite recently pia P Square after 5 years ya kuwa na beef wamerudi waka share the same stage. Would it reach a point where you'd have to work with Magic's kwa hiyo production tafanya kazi pamoja for the sake of the industry?
Yeah, I believe we will, because even recently I was told by my manager, because Sikuwa had traveled, akaniambia he came around the studio, akaulizia kama niko and all that. Most definitely. Yeah, you never know. Maybe we'll solve whatever we have, whatever difference we have, because it's not something big, you know. We can solve it from Apple. We can, you know, even do a couple of things together, because we used to before. Yeah.
All right. It's good to see that Mavo can actually be the bigger person. Now, in conclusion, there are a lot of young people who are watching back at home. Kuna mateens. Najua kuna inspiration mingi man. Lakini nataka utupatie top 3 for the young teenager mwenye ako nyumbani, anataka kufanya mambo ya music engineering hapa, production, mixing, mastering. Wapatie matips.
The first thing I would say, even before uanze kufanya hiyo, you know, production and all that, or whatever you want to do, number 1, you must be purpose driven. Okay, you must be purpose driven. Number 2, ukiwa kama dream yako ni production, ama, you know, you as an artist and all that, work towards that dream, because you see, if you don't work towards achieving that dream, someone else will use you to achieve, you know, their own dreams. So work towards that dream. And then thirdly, patience na discipline, they go together. Yeah.
Now, I'm about to toss him into action, and tunataka kuona hii process ya beat making inaanziaje, and I want to try rapping. I hear there's some new rappers in town, so I want to add to the music catalog of all the rappers we have in Kanairo. Wacha tuone kaya yangu itaweza ama itauma nje. So Mavo, utaniundia kabita hapa ninge pale studioni tuone kama inaweza. Sasa, all right, let's go. Ayo. Uh-huh. Marvo, turn me up on them headphones, bruh. Yes, sir. Kana kata daily, miuna kata daily. Huku buda rada nyati si uchanga. Huku buda rada nyati si uchanga. Huku buda rada nyati si uchanga. Ey, ey. Kama kawa nkikuita mi perform. Kama bear wezi fika 2 by chrome. Hama rapa na wapita Joe by force. Ngoma za watu wezi skiza 254. Ayo, ayo, ayo. This is Bazenga of the week. Let us know who you want to see next on Bazenga. Lazima wakwe bazoo in that industry they're in. Of course, see you next week. Same time, same place. Hapa hivi on Teen Republic and TV.